If a rank order of the most productive players in the history of Eastern baseball could be formulated, the name Basilio Ortiz would likely be on the top of that list. Bo was a five-tool player for the Warriors between 1989 and 1991. He hit for average and power, ran the bases with intelligence, had a powerful arm, and chased down fly balls in center field probably better than anyone before or since. As a sophomore leadoff hitter on the 1990 national title team, Bo was named first-team All-America. He batted .434 that year with 76 hits, 68 runs, 11 home runs, and 41 runs batted in earning first-team All-America honors. As the National Player of the Year and New England Male Athlete of the Year the following season, Bo's credentials were even more impressive. He batted .448 with 78 hits, 12 home runs, and 62 runs batted in. Despite playing only 3 seasons, Bo today still ranks among the all-time leaders in most every career statistical rating. After signing a professional contract, Bo played 7 seasons with the Orioles, Angels, and Expos. As the leading hitter in the Texas League at midseason in 1996, he started in the AA All-Star Game alongside many players who went on to major league careers.
I first met Basilio Ortiz at Colt Park in Hartford in the spring of 1987 during our junior year of high school. On that day, my Rockville High baseball team was taking on Bo's Buckley High team. Going into that game, all we had heard about was this football and baseball stud named Basilio Ortiz or something like that, and how fast he was and that there was no way to get him out. As expected, Bo went on to have one of the best careers, maybe the best, of any player in program history. An outstanding athlete, Bo could do it all on the baseball field. He could hit for power and average, run, play stellar defense, and had one of the strongest and most accurate arms that I had ever seen. If I had to pick a current Major League Baseball player that could help you visualize Basilio Ortiz as a player and what he meant to his team and teammates here at Eastern, I would compare him with Derek Jeter. Bo's mental and emotional makeup and his natural ability were virtual carbon copies of Jeter's attributes. Bo was a bulldog of a competitor, but his demeanor never told you whether he was 0 for 5 or 5 for 5. He played the game the right way, hustling on and off the field, cheering for his teammates, and leading by example. He was the type of person who enjoyed seeing his friends and teammates succeed even more than he enjoyed his own accomplishments.
He just had a charisma of the game, Bob, and he played the game in high school like he played the game in college, like it was easy for him. And always played with enthusiasm and aggressiveness that was a flair all to himself. He certainly did live up to what I thought he could be, and probably even more, because he's even a nicer person. And that was a quality that probably stood out more than anything else. He was an outstanding baseball player. To be named Player of the Year in the country in 1991 was an honor for him, and a well-deserved honor for him. He was a complete ball player.
Bo has to be ranked in probably the top 3 center fielders that played under Coach Holowati, and in my opinion probably would be the #1 person. He had a great arm, he had great instincts in the outfield. He can make the great play when you needed to have it made in the big games. He was a very good hitter. He could hit for average, he can hit for power. He had good speed on the bases, and plus he was a leader. He did things that you need a person to take your team to that next level and win a national championship. He was there and he accepted his role and did an outstanding job doing it.
Bo was an intense leader by his play. He came every day and played hard and practiced hard. You would never think it, but he did it. And he was a leader, even and maybe not outgoing to the coaching staff, but to the players, he was a leader. He set an example by being a good person, good habits, positive habits. I think that carried over to the rest of the guys.
When Bo came to Eastern, he always said that there was one athletic achievement that he was lacking, a team championship. With Eastern baseball, there's only one kind of championship that is ever discussed, a national championship. In his sophomore year, the spring of 1990, after a spectacular regular season, Bo contracted a case of strep throat just in time for the start of the regional tournament in Portland, Maine. He had 3 hits in the first 2 games of the tournament, but was forced from the championship game against Ithaca College in the 4th inning. We managed to win the game and the tournament, but Bo missed the championship celebration while being treated at a local Portland hospital. That next weekend, when we competed in a national tournament in Battle Creek, Michigan, Bo was healthy and we were able to take care of business, win the program's 2nd national championship, and get Basilio his first team championship of any kind. Basilio put in a lot of hard work to become an outstanding baseball player on the field. Off the field, Bo was just a regular guy. There wasn't an arrogant bone in his body. He always treated everyone the same and was popular with everyone who got to know him. All traits that I'm proud to say he still has today that make him a Hall of Fame person. It is indeed my honor and distinct pleasure to present Basilio Ortiz for induction into the Eastern Connecticut State University E-Club Athletic Hall of Fame.